Hello class 5, welcome back to your English language class children. In the previous class, we were doing page number 28 where I have explained to you what is interrogative pronoun and what is demonstrative pronoun, isn't it? So have you gone through this? So today you open your book at page number 29. This is page number 29. I think you have gone through the explanation part, isn't it? What I have discussed also about interrogative pronouns. So you all are ready for the exercise? Okay, let us do the exercise together as we always do, isn't it? Okay, so what we have to do, we will do exercise number L. Exercise number L. Now what we will do, we will do fill in the blanks with interrogative pronouns. We will fill up the blanks with interrogative pronoun. And you all know what are interrogative pronouns? Whom, what, which, isn't it? Whom, who, what, which. All these are interrogative pronouns. Let us see. Number 1. Are you all ready? You are ready with the pencil? I think you all are ready with the pencil. Okay, let us do. Number 1. L number 1, page number 2929. So number 1 dash shall we do now. So which shall we do now? No, it will be what. Yes, what. W-H-A-T. What shall we do now? Okay, question mark. See this one. What? Clear? Number 2. Is your kite? I am asking you about your kite. So, which is your kite? Why not what or who is your kite? Because I have told you which is used for things, isn't it? So, which is your kite? Okay, if it is sister, then who is your sister? Because sister is a person, but it is kite here. So, we write which is your kite. Number 3. Do you want? So, you can write here what do you want or whom do you want, isn't it? So you can write whom, W-H-O-M, whom. Whom do you want? Okay. Then, is your favorite baller? Who is your favorite baller? We say na, who. So number 4 is also who. Who is your favorite baller? Okay. Next one, number 5. Did you give my message to him? Whom did you give my message to? Whom did you give my message to? Means to whom you have given my message. So whom, W-H-O-M, whom did you give my message to? Clear? Am I fast? So see. Done. Now number 6. Is the news today? So what is the news today? W-H-A-T. What? What is the news today? Then number 7. Is that little girl? Who is this little girl? Okay, who? Because person. Who is this little girl? Who is this little girl? W-H-O. Who? Number 8. Is the purpose of the campaign? So what is the purpose? What is the purpose? W-H-A-T. What? What is the purpose of this campaign? Number 9. Are you looking for? So what are you looking for? So we can write what are you looking for? Means what you want. What are you looking for? We ask questions like this, isn't it? Then number 10, is your best friend? Yes, this one everybody can do, isn't it? Who is your best friend? Who is your best friend? Done? Who is your best friend? Okay, this way we have completed the exercise number, the exercise that is L, isn't it? We filled up the blanks with interrogative pronoun. First one is what, second one which, third one what or whom. Better you give whom do you want. Then who is your favorite baller? Number 5, Whom did you give my message to? What is the news today? Who is that little girl? What is the purpose of the campaign? What are you looking for? Who is your best friend? Clear? So this is what? Interrogative pronoun. Clear? Okay, children. Now number 6 one is indefinite pronoun. So what are indefinite pronoun? Indefinite means what? When we are not specific about anything. Okay, when we are not pointing towards any particular person or particular object. So they remain, the person or the object remains indefinite. Okay, clear? So indefinite pronouns refer to something that is not definite or specific. Okay, indefinite pronouns are not specific. They will not give you the knowledge of about a particular person, particular thing. It remains means not indefinite. It remains indefinite when we are not particular about a person or any object. Clear? Suppose if I say all the children were there, who were there? I am not talking particularly about a boy, that is Ram, Ravi, Sita, Rohan, whoever. I am not particular about them. I said all the children. Okay, so I am not definite. I am not specific about any boy or any child. Okay, these are indefinite pronouns. So let me give more example. All, some children are very good at studies. Who are those children? I am not particular about. So some is indefinite pronoun. Clear? Okay. Then anybody, somebody, anyone, any, another, everybody, each, many, nobody, etc. These are all indefinite pronouns. See, here you will find all the examples. All, some, anybody, somebody, nobody, any, isn't it? So all these are what? Indefinite pronoun. So few examples are given. Read with me. It's given in the book itself. Everybody is taking part in the race. Who are taking part? Ravi, Ram, Shyam? No, we are not particular about. So we are saying everybody is taking part in the race. Okay. So we are not particular. So it is indefinite pronoun. All the people in the party were well dressed. Nobody from the dance school knew Tina. Nobody knows. Then I have to meet somebody tomorrow. Who is that somebody? He is not telling us. Okay, secret. Okay. So we are not particular who she or he is going to meet tomorrow, isn't it? Now the teacher made sure that everybody stood in the queue. So everybody. The thief was unaware that nobody is going to help him. The thief was aware that nobody is going to help him. So here nobody. So all this word everybody, all, nobody, somebody, everybody. So all this refers to any person or anything, not a particular person or not a particular thing. So these all are what? These all are indefinite pronoun. Clear? I think it is clear to you. You have understood it, isn't it? Now when we'll do the exercise, it will be more clear to you. Okay, so turn the page, go to page number 30. We will do the exercise given here, page number 30. Okay, we will do this exercise. Exercise number M. Fill in the blanks with suitable indefinite pronoun. Fill in the blanks with suitable indefinite pronouns. So the teacher brought, number 1, the teacher brought sandwiches for in the class, for everyone. Okay, everyone. So we can write here EVERY, everyone. The teacher brought sandwiches for everyone in the class. Okay, then number 2, the math sum was so easy dash could have solved it. The math sum was so easy, everyone could have solved it. Everyone, here also everyone. Everyone could have, the math sum was so easy, everyone could have solved it. Okay. Number 3, I put my bag on the bench, but somebody moved it. Somebody, S-O-M-E, some, B-O-D-Y, somebody. But somebody moved it. Okay. I put my bag on the bench, but somebody moved it. Number 4, left the door of the cage open and the bird flew out. So, somebody or someone, somebody, B-O-D-Y. Somebody left the door of the cage open and the bird flew out. Okay. Now number 5, has dash seen the yellow pen? I can't find it in the bag. Has someone or anyone? Has anyone seen the yellow pen? I can't find it in my bag. Number 6, you may wear of the dresses, any of the dresses. You may wear any of the dresses. Number 6. Number 7, of the villagers went to the annual fair. So, some of the villagers. You can write some of the villagers. Some of the villagers went for the annual fair. Now, number 8. Of my friends are going out to town for summer holidays. All of my friends. So, all of my friends are going out of the town for summer holidays. Okay. So, this way we have completed exercise number M. Okay. And here we have used indefinite pronouns. Clear? Is it clear to you? I think it is clear. First one is, the teacher brought sandwiches for everyone in the class. The math sum was so easy, everyone could have solved it. I put my bag on the bench, but somebody moved it. Somebody left the door of the cage open and the bird flew out. Has anyone seen the yellow pen? I can't find it in my bag. You may wear any of the dresses. Some of the villagers went to the annual fair. Number 8, all of my friends are going out of town for summer holidays. Okay, this is what we have done. Okay, I think it is clear to you. Thank you.